you're thinking about travelling long haul with kids, but the idea of multiple flights, jet lag and airport chaos makes you panic, we get it. We have just taken 8 flights in 2 weeks, including 4 long haul, backpacking across Asia with our children. And this isn't our first time. We've been flying with them since they were little, at least once or twice a year, with this being our second big trip to Southeast Asia. So we know the struggles and the surprises that come with it. Today we're giving you the 4 tips and the real talk, the highs, the lows, the jet lag and the moments that tested our patience, but also the moments that made it all so worth it. And by the end, we hope that you'll see that if we can do it, so can you. We are now departing Thailand, so we go from Krabi now on our way to Singapore. So we're just here for a couple of hours before our flight. And my nose is looking red and sore. Shocker.
Let's start with the truth. Flying long haul with kids is not like those pre-kid travel days. There will be mess, there will be exhaustion, and yes, there will probably be a meltdown or two. So, before we dive into our must-know tips, let's clear up some of the biggest myths people believe about flying long haul with kids.
It's impossible to survive without screens. Truth, screens are a lifesaver, but don't rely on them. A mix of activities like surprise toys, sticker books and lots of exciting snacks. We were lucky enough to get packs from Qatar Airways.
Jet lag will ruin your trip. It could be true, jet lag is real, but manageable. Our top tip, adapt to the new time zone as soon as you board the plane and get outside as much as possible once you land. We'll talk about it more later.
Okay, did you sleep well? Choco Picks is very Thai breakfast, isn't it? We are skipping the noodles for now, but we have got fresh fruit. We have got Choco Picks. We have got some toast and pancakes, and we have got some yogurt and some fresh fruit and oats. Looking forward to this. I've already been for a bit.
Flying long haul with kids is just too hard. Truth, it's not easy, but it's not as hard as you think. With the right mindset and some simple strategies, it's totally doable and can even be fun. So what are our top tips?
Packing light is great. We haven't checked in luggage in years. It saves time, avoids waiting in lines and makes things smoother for the kids. But some things are non-negotiable in our carry-on. Firstly, snacks, because hungry kids are grumpy kids. We pack new and unusual snacks, which makes it exciting for them as well. Spare clothes for inevitable spills. We pack 1 spare set for the older kids and 2 for Ella. We've touched on this already, but make sure to take some of kids' favourite games and books, and some new toys too that don't take too much space. Make sure each child has their own bag. This way, you not only share the weight, but everyone will know where their things are and can access them when needed. Check out our light packing video for everything we take when backpacking.
Tip 2. Our children have travelled so many times that airport security is normally very easy for them. Plus, it's an exciting part of the trip. Their bags and bodies are going to be checked by an X-ray machine, but when it comes to border and immigration control, this is generally where they start playing up, just when they're supposed to be behaving their best. Early boarding is great, or is it really? Early boarding for us generally means stressing out about getting to the front of the queue as soon as the airline calls, queuing to wait our turn, and even after the airline has checked passports and tickets, you often have to wait, at this point standing, to either get on a bus that will take you to the plane or wait to be let in. For everyone in front of you to do that, to put their bags away, etc. Opposite to what we do for going through border control, here we avoid the queues as much as possible and never queue for boarding. We just stay put on our chairs at the gate playing or relaxing until everyone has boarded. Once the queue has gone down, then we will board. Some worry that there will be no space for their carry-on bags if they wait to go to the end, but we have never had an issue with this. As for managing the airport wait, find play areas. Lots of international airports have them. Some will even have beautiful attractions. Qatar currently has a huge teddy, and the Singapore's Jewel is just out of this world. Let your kids stretch off and burn off some energy before being strapped in for hours.
Getting kids to sleep on a plane can make or break your trip. Here's what worked for us. Stick to bedtime routines. Do just as you would at home. Bring comfort items like travel pillows, blankets, earplugs and eye masks. Book overnight flights when possible. Our kids fall asleep naturally. Choose a window seat for support while sleeping. Pro tip: keep seatbelts over the blankets so flight attendants don't have to wake you all up.
Tip 4. Avoid jet lag. This is key to enjoying your trip. Get outside as soon as possible after landing. Sunlight helps reset that body clock. Avoid naps until bedtime and push through the exhaustion. Key here is to stay hydrated. Water bottles and hydration sachets are definitely a must. So, would we do it again? Absolutely. It's not always easy, but the memories we made are worth every challenge. Let us know your best travel hacks in the comments. If you found this helpful, check out our other travel videos, like our adventure in Peneda Gerês, where we road tripped in a 30-year-old van through Portugal's wild mountains. Click here to watch next.